69 on the Dow, 17 on the S&P, and NASDAQ is up about 53. Nice gains, not exactly a big rally, but nice gains on the markets. Mike Lee joins me now. Mike, despite all the uncertainty that we're talking about on trade, you are still a raging bull. Why?
Yeah, well, look, all the wind is at our sails. First thing is price momentum. Every time you have rallies like this, this fast, so the S&P moving roughly 20% off its lows in a very short period of time. Historically, that means you're looking at a, on average 20% plus return over the next 12 months. You had a golden cross in the NASDAQ where the 50-day moving average passes the 200-day moving average in a positive slope. Again, another 20% plus historical average moving forward. You have all of this kind of tariff fear, and you can see it in the market right now subsiding. In addition to that, earnings estimates for this quarter, we're only looking at about 4% year-over-year earnings growth, just ripe for companies to beat them. And then you're going to get fiscal stimulus from the big, beautiful bill that was just passed. And within a year from now, interest rates are likely to go down on the front end by at least 100 basis points, maybe even more than 200 when we get a new Fed chair. So you've got fiscal stimulus, monetary stimulus, okay, all against the backdrop of artificial intelligence, which is the fastest growing and largest technology trend in history.
All right, you've got stock picks, and interestingly, they are all oriented somehow around AI.
Yeah, look, the market, is particularly the sell side, the big banks on Wall Street, simply do not have their arms around how big of infrastructure build out we need. There's this viewpoint that the growth rate for a lot of these companies is going to go from 30 or 40% down to 5 or 10%. And so you have companies like Marvel that have a forward price to earnings multiple of 15 or 16, where historically that has been 25 to 30, and in my estimation should be higher than that 30, given the growth opportunity in front of us. So you think about a NVIDIA. For every GPU they sell, they have demand for 15. That's not going to stop for many years to come.
Wow.
And then you have the software element of it. So look, this is a golden era with all sorts of wind at our sails. This is one of the most one of the best setups I've seen for stocks on a go-forward basis in my entire career.
You just said an amazing stat. For every GPU sale that they have a demand for 15. I mean, that is an extraordinary future of sales. Mike Lee, great stuff. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Let's turn now to Texas, where we have